Thank you for watching. This is exclusive content from the World Retail Congress 2017 here in Dubai, where I caught up with Kaspar Basse. Let's hear what Kaspar has to say. Well, I'm now joined by Kaspar, who is the founder and CEO of Joe the Juice. Kaspar, thanks very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you for
You
inviting.
started life as an elite athlete.
Correct?
And now you run a company selling juice.
Yeah.
Interesting journey.
It is, but it still feels almost like athletics. It's very dynamic. So the way we approach things are, there's a lot of attitude around it.
So, Joe the Juice, in a nutshell, explain to us the proposition.
It's hopefully the optimal combination of entertainment, health, and most importantly, education.
And in a market where you can pretty much get juice anywhere, where Starbucks, Costa and the like are ubiquitous, what gave you the naive idea that you could be successful in that allied market?
I think I would say that your focus is product right now, and we have a different approach to that, because the concepts you were talking about don't deliver the ultimate employee focus and experience. And we're doing juice, coffee, and sandwich, yes. But what we are really doing is delivering a behavior and an execution according to what we call our brand manifest. So instead of looking at products and customers and trying to match and follow up, etc., we have a way of doing things that we're very vain about and we're very ambitious about, which takes its offspring in wanting to motivate, educate, inspire young people. And as long as we can do that 100% focused, whatever comes out of it, we believe is something that enough people in the world will love, so that we're able to pay the rent.
So it's, in your mind, a combination of a quality product plus a quality experience? It's or a differentiated experience?
It's a quality employee focus, which evolves into a product or an experience or whatever people want to call it, that hopefully most of the time is more enticing, more igniting, more surprising than anything that I would be able to sit down and, very opportunistically define and formulate. If you think about it, most companies that's talking about customer satisfaction, consumer behavior, matching consumer needs, is actually saying that I want to make a lot of money and use my employees as a tool to do that. Mm-hmm. So I'm jumping the employee side of things, and I'm looking at how can I satisfy consumers. Why would you want to do that? To make money. So you're saying I'm going to be ignoring the most fundamental thing in most of our businesses, the people, and I'm just going to do whatever with them to make money. And what we want to do instead is saying we want to do everything with the focus of inspiring and educating and creating a sense of accomplishment in our people. And the beautiful thing is we also believe we'll make more money that way than any other way.
So are you looking, when you're looking at who you're going to employ, are you looking for a very different type of employee to a traditional business? Or
I actually think that over the years we built a campus with so many facets of training that it doesn't really matter who we're looking for. We have a very rigorous approach to expanding the mental perception of our employees, training them further, putting up a lot of responsibilities, giving them the opportunity to show what they know how to do, develop a lot of social ties, that we think this is something that will inspire most people. So we actually have quite an interesting degree of social mobility, meaning that we can actually use and develop and educate young people who are at a point in life where they haven't proven themselves yet. And if you look at the most admired educational institutions in the world, most of them you have to have performed before getting in.
Well, you need to be a grade AAA plus student right the way through.
Exactly. And in Joe and the Juice, you don't have to be anything. We will make something magical with you if you accept our terms.
And what is that ingredient? What have you found that can liberate that in an individual who so far hasn't excelled?
It's about, I think these things are very universal, completely independent of culture or background or whatever. But the idea of challenging people a lot, asking for a lot of discipline, giving the opportunity to move from step to step to step according to your accomplishment in terms of training, precision, giving the opportunity to really, and of course we're gifted by that because we expand so much, but giving the opportunity to have a career within the company, giving the opportunity to also have a big part of your life outside the job to be Joe and the Juice based, like a lot of social ties. We have social calendars in the company where there's a lot of free time activities that you can engage in, and we want to have people deliver as big a slice of life as possible to us as a company, and we want to be that one company where there is no distinction between work time and free time or spare time. It's just time, and we want you to be as motivated and fired up in your engagement with us that it's just one big thing where you don't look for going home after work, or you're not worried about having to meet to work, because it's your life and you enjoy it. It's developing you, and it's satisfying your needs for personal growth, for social ties. So really becoming, yes, we are serving juice, coffee and sandwich as of today, but to become an ultimate platform for educating young people, for giving everyone who hasn't yet proven to be an A student a chance to become a super constructive version of themselves, ready to take on life.
And as you grow, I mean, how scalable is that? I mean, do you think it's...
Well, the format we're in right now is obviously tremendously scalable. We're fairly precise and good at what we do, so that the appeal is very wide because it's so people focused. The second you start focusing on products, suddenly you have very small segments and target groups. We feel we're catering to everyone basically. And there's so much, as we call it, white space across the world that it's going to take many years before we're running out of space. But it's more about, instead of looking at amount of stores or, it's more the footprint in terms of how many people we can have join our movement.
So what are your core metrics?
I would actually say being able to deliver the ultimate Joe University as an inspiring educational platform for young people, and between our people and the workplace, over time being able to measure very scientifically, very precisely, the meaningfulness from our employees to our company as a leading indicator of how our operation financially is going. That's also something that today, like we're hearing retailers talk about same-store sales, and you gotta understand that you need very wise perspectives on same-store sales to be able to actually use that metric. There are so many conditions that influence exactly that number, that if we could measure the meaningfulness between our employees and partners and our company as a leading indicator for same-store sales,
and
that's going to bring an entirely different way of
and you
of
believe it
behaving.
You believe it can do that?
Yes, we're in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So I can guarantee you we can do that. And I can also guarantee you that in 5 years or 10 years, it's going to be the way every company is expected to deliver KPIs. We're just the first ones trying it out.
Fascinating. So what does the future hold for Joe and the Juice?
That's a good question. We're obviously going to, deliver a lot of footprint in terms of the format we have right now with the stores, but we may also very well move into other type of segments, other type of executions. Definitely, we want to develop this university educational thought through which that we can, mobilize any type of young person into motivation and ambition and delivering a very productive life personally and to society around them.
Well, that's a great ambition. It's lovely to speak to somebody who is opening stores.
Talk more about juice.
Yeah, I know. Is opening stores, is looking at the holistic nature of the business, not just the end product and
Exactly.
the end numbers. Kaspar, it's been a delight to talk to you. Thanks very much indeed. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much indeed for watching. This is just one of the interviews that we conducted at the World Retail Congress 2017 in Dubai, where we broadcast every night with an hours-long program. In order to see any of those programs or to watch any of the other interviews, just go to this website here. My name's David Roth from WPP. Thank you very much indeed for watching.